Good morning, Sentence, or afternoon. And Sunetti, Jonathan, Ninad. Good to see you guys. Yes, they did. They caught up to us, guys. Smilegate raised the prices in Turkey. We're working on it. We're working on solutions. I'm working with Huawei to get bigger coupons, bigger discount coupons to try to make up for that fact. We're aware, and we're finding ways to roll with it and to make sure you guys still get the best deals out there. Just hang in there and bear with us for now. I believe I want to talk about it openly in case Smilegate's listening. If you hit me up in Discord, in the Discord Huawei chat room, we're talking about it there, going over other options, but we're waiting to see if this is a one-time targeted thing or if they're auditing all the countries. By tomorrow, we should feel pretty good about it, and I'll come out with a new campaign for you. You got ML Cecilia today. Any advice, please? Hey, X-Shot. Thanks for the resub, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I think she's so good, I've built 2 of her. I think she's probably one of the best knights in the game right now. I mean, pop damage is all over the place and it's such a big pain in the ass. Mine's really mid. Suspect you could probably do better than this, but this is how I'm running her. Some are running her really slow, putting her on counter set for the provokes and just giving her giga health. Others are running her faster than this so that they can control, throw debuffs back, get the cleansing off early, get the skill nulls up fast. I kind of split the difference. I'm not really married on where I'm wanting to build her yet. Nice thing is you got like almost 5 more weeks of free unequip, so you can try different versions. I'm thinking about doing a fast and a slow since I got 2 of her and see which one I like the best. A lot of gearing. Yes, a lot of gearing. Morning, Larwinkle. Is it true, X-Shot? Is what true, buddy? It's true that Smilegate has canceled all flights to Turkey, if that's what you're asking. It's true that I just pulled an ML5 for my daily summons. Not an ML5, but we got something sparkly for you. Something sparkly for hump day. Show me something good. Agahara's Tome. Yes. No. Yes. It's Kana. You know what? Sure, why not? I don't have imprints for Kana. Why the heck not? Don't worry, we'll get ML Kana soon. See, that's the struggle, right? Ooh, always need more Arias. That was a pretty spanking good pull. See, that's the struggle, right? Do we get an ML Kana? There's new Balin the BCE. I don't know, unsub. Is there a new Balin BCE? Balance patch, what you're talking about. Balance patch has gotten delayed and rescheduled to more coincide with the E7 World Cup. So the announcement for the balance patch will be coming on the 25th, not this Friday, but on the 25th, to be implemented 2 weeks later. That way it doesn't, jank up the World Cup. Oh, wait. We got more summons to do. Good afternoon. Yes, sir, Joseph. Maintenance tonight. Okay. Something amazing. Everybody else is getting ML5s. Household is pretty damn amazing, but give me something purple. Okay, I maybe should have been a little more specific. I maybe should have said give me something purple and sparkly. Hello, Mr. 420 Dingoes. That was purple and sparkly, please. Okay, none of these are very sparkly units. I forgot she was even an ML unit. Something good! Oh, well. Oh, well. It is what it is. So far, I've gotten a Dragon King Sharoon. I picked up a dupe Dragon King Sharoon, who promptly got fed into my other Dragon King Sharoon. But other than that, I haven't gotten anything. Good morning, small toff. Aram will be mine. Oh, yes. She will be mine, too. Oops, that's the wrong button. Too many heroes. Bye, Alexa. Bye, Alexa. You got Dark Corvus and ML Ilanov? Man, grats on the Ilanov. That's a great pull. Am I going to pull Aram right away? I mean, we're going to go into maintenance, and then I'm going to do a podcast, which means I'm going to wind up going to bed around 2 in the morning, so I'm not going to get up 2 hours later to pull Aram, if that's what you mean. But I will pull her on Thursday. As for, do you mean right away, am I going to wait and see how she tests out? Nah, I'm just going to get her. She looks too cute. She needs to be on my team. Oh, your dupes didn't get you coins, Jibong, because of a headhunt? That's brutal. They really should patch that. There's really no reason for that. Show me a 6. Okay. Show me a 9. Nope. Show me a 6. Nope. Huh. You know what? Let's give this a nudge. Let's just give this a little nudge. That's what I get for giving a little nudge. Hello, this anniversary event has treated me extremely well. I got ML Luna, Dragon Brysenia, and ML Kisei from the ticket. Congrats on winning the game, Pixel. Everything is coming up you today, man. Is coming up you. ML Vivian or Death Dealer Ray if I had to choose. Death Dealer Ray. Unless you don't do RTA at all, then you might want to consider Vivian just to, you know, help deal with the Bossarunkas that are out there, but DDR is much, much easier to build and more usable. Vivian is a very, very hard unit to build. Brawl shown all skins available? No. Just the featured unit in Brawl, only be a handful. Oh, Sappy, you see 2 dupes. Thought I'll buy Dried Senya, then I realized headhunt units don't give coins. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's the truth of it. If you buy a unit from a headhunt, it's not considered a summon, and they only give you coins if you have summoned a dupe. And since you never technically summoned the first one, it doesn't count it. It's dumb. They should fix that. Climbing the Masters was hell. A lot of returning players with Renault. Yeah, you're talking about RTA, or you're talking about regular arena? I assume you're talking about RTA. It's kind of brutal. Yeah. I feel you, my friend. I feel you. I just rolled this. Great googly moogly. Wow. So I assume you change the effect resistance to crit damage and you put this on an HP scaling bruiser that wants torrent and rule the fucking world. That's an amazing pair of boots, my friend. Congrats on those banger shoes. Not the most versatile, everybody can use them boots, but definitely usable. Who can use that? Okay, so we want a bruiser that does AoE and wants some health and also wants speed. Sylvan Sage Vivian jumps right to mind. Who would want those kind of boots? Mort. Yeah, Mort would be a really good pick. Good call, chat. It wasn't just the HP, right? I mean, look at this. It was 18 defense, 46 HP, and crit chance on a DPS set. So these are for a bruiser. The only thing that's missing is some crit damage, and he can change this ER to crit damage without losing gear score. In fact, if he changes this to a 7 on crit damage, I think his gear score goes up to 109, or at least holds at 108. Empyrean Ilanov. Yeah, Empyrean Ilanov. If you're going to run a faster Empyrean Ilanov, you know what? A torrent Euphine sounds horrifying. Bro. I would definitely slap those on an Abyssal Euphine. I drop these rando pieces and put that on her. You kidding me? You think I wouldn't replace this with what he's got going on right here? Look at this. Speed 45, speed 45, defense 18, defense 28. I got more defense than he does. Health 46, health 27. He's got 20 more HP than I do. And he's got some crit damage. Well, he can have the crit damage too, and he can get some crit chance on it. Those are great Hua boots. Who else? Nobody uses Bellion. Be good on Bellion, but nobody uses Bellion. Nobody uses her, but they be beautiful on Charlotte. Is Mort good without Child Senya? Yeah. Mort was wrecking the meta before Child Senya ever existed. It's less that Child Senya is good for Mort and more that Mort is good for Child Senya. Mort's good in his own right. Charles is an interesting take. Fire Ravi, yeah, but she's not used much anymore. You may as well say Fire Ilanov. Wait. Am I completely off my rocker here? Am I around the bend on this one? He doesn't need the crit chance, but Torrent would stack with his horse. His HP scaling Torrent would stack with his horse, and you want him with some speed, and you'll just increase the damage of his horse. Bro, Dark Corvus, put those on Dark Corvus and run a freaking triple Torrent Dark Corvus with Aram. Oh my god, you kill everything. Nah, those are fun boots, right? Those are fun boots because they don't immediately jump out as doing something amazing, but you can cook some crazy shit with this. I'm happy for you, man. Those look like fun shoes. When's the next coin shop rotation? Just go and look at the current coin shop. Looks like in 15 days, 9 hours and 58 minutes, there'll be a new coin shop rotation. So that means in roughly 14-ish, 14 to 15 days, we'll know what the new rotation is going to be. They always let us know, like in the last 24 hours, what the next rotation is going to be. So you got a bit of waiting. Everyone's all like, when are they going to announce? It's like the same time they always announce it. A few hours, 12 to 15 hours before it changes. Do I think ML RAS will be free? I will be shocked. If I was Netmarble guy, there's no way I would give ML RAS away for free. I would be making bank on that unit. And you would too. If they do make him free, there's going to be some other insane hyper monetization to make up for it. I think he's going to be just like Zeo, just like Bellion, just because, right, all of the boss ML5s that have come out right around this time of year have all not had any way to get imprint, so you got their imprints through gold transmits. Now, although Ross was not an episode boss, he's the closest thing to the big featured guy in the origin in chapter 1, right? And Sixth World, right? We didn't really have a chapter boss in Sixth World to be a pullable unit. So I think Ross is going to be that unit, and he's going to behave just like Bellion, just like Zeo, just like all of Archdemon Shadow, just like the floor bosses. But they have fooled us before. We all thought he was next, and then out popped ML Tenebria, right? We've all been wrong before, so maybe he will be free. I mean, I think unicorns are more likely to be real than Ross to be free, but anything's possible, right? Right? Anything's possible. I guess we'll use these bookmarks on Aram, huh? When she comes out. What about they give for free for episode 6 and he is real unuseful? Yeah, if they give him away for free, is he going to be just like Ainzul Gone level usable? Stuff to buy, getting all the stuff. Things and stuff. Anything else in here worth getting? We'll save these in case we need these. You guys might want to consider starting to save up on your gold transmit stones just in case ML Ross is treated like a floor boss and you need gold stones to imprint them. Maybe don't just convert these into galaxies for summons. If you plan on getting Ross, maybe start saving those. Just assuming, right? We don't know anything for sure. Just planning ahead. Don't get in a hurry. Well, Rem was free, and she is a very good DPS. Ram was free, not Rem. Rem was a gotcha unit. I believe it takes 10, right? Yeah, it takes 10 per imprint. So you'll need 50 of them. So try to hold back 50 of these for buying your imprints. I mean, unless you don't plan on getting them or you don't have the resources to get them, then, do what you like. I wish I could use the Huawei app. I don't have a VPN to Turkey. Switzerland is actually more expensive because of my currency. Sucks. Hey, Belcock. try... Shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM, okay? Shoot me a DM. I don't want to talk about it publicly. Shoot me a DM. I got you. I got you, fam. How do I beat speed demons like me? 15%. Watching my expedition guide. But can you do the impression I did at 11:10 in that video? What impression did I do? It was kind of late and I was kind of tired when I... Oh my God, what is going on? What? Are there notes? Proof of Roompa super tanky. Renak on Elvira Artie. What? So it's like what, a 320 speed Tenebria? I mean, we cleave the bottom team. Right? We just cleave the bottom team. Let me see. The super tanky on proof means I'm not jackoing through this. We'll figure out the top one here in a minute. Get these out of here so people don't think that's what I'm using. Bottom team, we just cleave. And that should work, right? No, what if she lives? What if he's on Holy Sack and she lives? Then we're fucked. If he's Holy Sack and she lives, could do this. If that's faster than 308, then I'm just going to lose. Right? Wait a minute. It's got to be a crit for an extra turn. Damn, that won't work. I was thinking I could put her on Summertime Asteria's artifact, get the bomb, and blow her up anyway, but no guarantee. Litica, no speed imprint's going to be an issue for me. Kill this, we kill this. Why not Watcher Shuri? I guess. Gives me an answer for Mort, right? We kill Mort, we kill two things, and if Sasha pushes, he can pull the trigger, kill Mort again, and then it's just solo her. Use Cavill. I need a speed imprint, or I'm not confident that I can get ahead of a Japanese guild's Hero, right? I mean, look at these loss rates. Everybody lost on this team, and okay, not gonna lie, some dumbass teams being used there. But I mean, look at this. I have to go 5 days ago to find a team that beat this bottom team. Oh no, he mixed it up. He mixed it up. Yeah, his team 3 has had 100% fucking win rate, guys. That's disconcerting. Harsetti, Mort, Young Senya. You know, do we? Do we just cleave the top team and then Harsetti the bottom? I could Harsetti Flan, which would let me guarantee the next turn in Shaltir to kill this. Harsetti Flan to deal with this. 330 Renak. Zio the top team with Rowana Caesarea. Oh my. That is actually really, really fun. See, you should go Seal Souls because they're yeah. Good point. 330 Renak. I think we're okay. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, Joseph. For you. Gear for you. I love how she's almost perfect with no freaking neck. Other than the guaranteed one, Mr. Moist, I got Dragon King Sharoon. That's it so far. So the only problem here is if we get 15%ed on either of the bombs, right? Because I got no way to put the bombs on the back 40. All I can do is just load a shit ton of bombs, blow her up, and then this team's gonna run me over. I'm banking on it. There you go. Calm down, guys. It's okay. LVR already gives the ER to you. It doesn't give that much ER, guys. The fully decked out selector tickets, Cat, I never really did. It's basically just pick DPS units. You know what? Let's just run it. Oh, ooh. Let's actually make sure we have gear on. This'll. Let's just run it. If we lose, we're in good company because everybody else is lost. Should I get a second copy of Wind Rider or a second copy of Secret Art from the shop? Tough call. I would lean towards Wind Rider. It's harder to get them. I don't trust Moria's selector videos. He's normally pretty sharp about content, but he's got some ugly takes. But definitely watch everybody's videos on before you dedicate selectors. Everybody's got their own opinions on them. And it's best to get a good variety of opinions to find one that kind of falls in line with your account's needs. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys. Surely we push this back. Bene's a must-have for a selector. I don't think she's a must-have for a fully decked out selector. That's one of the takes I was talking about. I think she needs some mola, but she doesn't need plus 15. Not like DPSs do. She just works. I think putting a plus 15 into a PvE unit feels a little weird. Okay. We got to get these strips, guys. We got to get these strips or it is over. If we don't get the strips, we're done. Okay, we got the strips. Ow. And now we got to get the bombs. Oh my God, we didn't get the bomb. It's okay, we got it on Renak at least. Nice 15% you got there, Runka. Good job. Red Charon available or viable? Not really. He's good. He's good for anti-cleave. Oh my God, the counter rate. Ow. Thank goodness we got the skill cooldowns, guys. I finally got a second ML selector from Fallen Land. Already got DDR. C. Lilius or ML Vivian. Tough call. Honestly. Probably Vivian. Hard to build though. Make sure you can build her. Lily is easy to build. Vivian hard to build. Okay, guys. One is down. We're gonna S1 here because that will make sure she goes next, and then she can S3 to push up. And who gets it? Who gets the potential stun and damage? I think it's got to be Mort. Eat it, Mort.
Would you go ahead and die?
Damn. That sucks. Never mind. We're fine. We're fine. This is fine. This is all fine. Get dead, Mort. Okay, we blow this girl's back out. He's immune to stun. I was hoping for the push-up. Oh my God! What in the hell was that? 13,000 health? Bro. Her death, yeah, her defense must be through the fucking roof. No, my Shaltyr's decent. Oh my God. Okay, come on, we got a shot here. Fucking holy sack. We got double fire units. Mort's not really the biggest threat. I think we got to take out, a Para. Benny Mar would have won. That was pretty good. That was a good one. Where's Mort on the CR bar? Mort's all the way back. Let's try to take out. Let's not miss. Oh my god, we missed. We fucking missed. God damn it. I'm so mad that I'm another statistic. Benny Maru is the GOAT at dropping your win rate. Damn it, I hate being a statistic. All right. To be honest with you, I'm fine with the top team as is. I never played Brawl. Is it easier than AI? Brawl is incredibly easy and incredibly time consuming. Therefore, it'll be fun for the first day, and then it will be boring and tedious for the rest of the freaking month. Brawl is the worst. I hate it. I hate Brawl with a purple passion. What they did to that mode is terrible, and they should be ashamed of themselves. We'll do some guides on it, but it's really just awful. Wait. She's missing her artifact, and that's gonna fuck us.
It's no
'Cause we need it.
longer Brawl mode. It's Bra mode.
Yeah, uh-oh. Whoops. Whoopsie. Galileo's minigame? No, Galileo's minigame was fun. This is a shitty roguelike that nobody enjoys. Wow, that was a nice resistance on everybody. One for you. Fucking hell. Tell me again about 30% counter rates after I just did the Hall of Trials that relied on a 30% artifact proc that never procced. Oh my god. Wonder if he crits fire. Monster of Doom, thank you for the sub. Yeah, the rewards from Brawl are great. It just sucks that you have to spend 5 times as much time doing Brawl as doing any other. Yeah, so 330 Renak, I guess. Japanese guild. How many skins are available in the Brawl shop? Usually 3. Usually 3. Last shop had 5. Usually 5. It's usually 5. Yeah, let's get there. Yeah, let's just do it again. We've had good luck with this team. Let's just keep running it. Muna Ludwig? Nah. I don't want to re-gear for it.
There's still hope. Please.
That is a screaming fast Tenebria.
The power of the eternal cycle will revitalize the
Should I get Dragonbride or Zeo? Zeo. Fall in despair, bitches! Jinte got shot? Why? Fuck's sake. 18,700 health wah. Don't counter me. Oh my God. Can we not? Every time I slide her into Sigurd's Scythe range, she's countering. This is crazy. Such an irritating unit. How fast does Zeo have to be to guarantee turn 1? 270-ish. If she keeps countering non-stop like this, nah, she's dead. Get fucked, Wah. Stupid counter set. Let's strip that immunity. Is Zeo still top tier unit? Yes. Reset everyone. So when is the E7 World Cup? I'll have to look it up. Here, you hold a bomb. Ow. A rocket punch Ilanov, guys? You hold a bomb. Just for good measure, you hold a bomb because I'm legit scared to S1 anyone else. Okay, so that should kill at least 2 of them. Just Google Epic 7 damage calculator and click on the first link. Jesus Christ, this is tanky.
May I help you?
We're just getting out tanked, guys. It's over.
With a steadfast resolve.
I guess this is the last fight. Doesn't matter if I yield or not.
Secure our victory.
Oh my God. This guild was cooking, man. The rocket punch Ilanov, man. Who the hell does a rocket punch? Yeah, the only reason I'm not yielding is it's my last fight.
Witness the power of the chosen.
It's 27k health, Robbie, guys. It's wild. I don't think we're winning this one. Just a hunch. I think we're losing this one. All right, guys. It's Wednesday, and that means it's news day. So you guys ready to go over the news, the patch notes? It's a maintenance day, so that means we got a ton of stuff heading our way. Maintenance day news bursts are always full, so let's go ahead and jump over. Check out what news Epic 7 is bringing our way. Before we jump into the news, I want to remind everybody, check your anniversary page. Here's a link for you guys. I'll put a link in the description of the video. You want to make sure you're doing this every single day. Every single day, because there are rewards here you might have missed, and every single day you can come down. So yeah, I almost missed the rewards there. Hang on, I gotta not get doxxed. Give me a second. Oh my god, why would you do this, game? Okay, every single day, log in, because there's rewards in here you might have missed. I missed the 700,000 gold, so make sure I get that. But even if you got the weekly stuff, every single day you can vote for your waifu or husband to get your free 77 stamina. It's almost a whole ass leaf, guys. So make sure you come in and drop your vote on who you want to see get the skin. Now, if your favorite waifu or husband is not on this list, that sucks. It's based on a polling that they did from the community a week back, so they aren't cherry picked. They are, you know, we need the Arunca summer skin. Sorry, I'm voting for that. I'm going to, I don't like the search function. It's jacked up. Let's see. I'm going to get Aramintha in there because her animation is so freaking 2019. Both the Araminthas plus the redheads, right? Am I right? And who else? Who else do we think deserves a skin? Thermia is already beautiful as is. You know what? We need a new Hua Young. We need a new Hua Young skin. So anyway, get your votes in and let them know and get your free stamina. So make sure you're doing this every single day. A lot of people are forgetting about this web page. You need to check back here. Lots of rewards on this page. All right, guys, let's talk about the news. What have you got cooked up for us today, Smilegate? We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 announcements to go over. Yikes. Smilegate, it's the anniversary. Where's our stuff? Where's our content? Where's our news? These had better be packed because this is paper thin for the middle of the Epic Dash 7th Anniversary Part 1. That's wild. Okay. Tonight is a maintenance, guys. Maintenance goes into effect at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 a.m. UTC, and the game will probably be down for about 6 hours. Standard, just like it always is. We will, as always, be doing a post-maintenance podcast. One of our guests tonight will be Kukerbat, and still waiting on responses for the second guest, but definitely tune in tonight, hang out with myself, Sue, Kukerbat, and maybe a fourth. We'll have to see. We'll be going over the patch notes, the balances, the changes coming to Epic 7, the Dash event, and talking about RTA and the E7 World Cup. Event. Always look for the pink event symbols. The pink event symbols usually mean free stuff for you. So how are we saying this? Aram? however they're saying this, and Queen's Whistle limited drop rate up, but it's an event. So what have we got going on here? Hello, heirs. This limited drop rate up event means Aram, the Fire Elemental Soul Weaver, will be strategically utilized depending on which side takes turn first. Players can also obtain the Soul Weaver artifact, Queen's Whistle, which is an artifact that all allies at the end of the ally highest attack combat range. Caster 17. It's not an event. They're just letting us know that a banner's coming. Okay. Usually it's a post a picture of yourself and the new unit in a suggestive pose and get some leafs, but they're just letting us know that the Aram banner is coming tomorrow right after maintenance is over. She goes live. Is she good? Is she you need to pick up? We'll go over a kit. We'll talk about her a little bit more after we're done reviewing this, but short answer is yes. She looks broken as hell for PvE and probably pretty good for PvP. She's going to reinvigorate some units that didn't really have use in the game. I think she is definitely a good pickup unit. If you're on the fence though, wait and see how she tests out, but remember, she's limited and she is a summer unit, and limited summer means you probably aren't going to see the unit again for 12 to 16 months. If you don't get her now, you're going to be waiting until next year. All right, guys, I know that was a lot of content and I wore you out yapping, but bear with me. There's one more thing to talk about, and that is the 7.17 content update. So let's see what is actually happening with Epic 7 this week. Let's take a look at what we have in store for you with this week's update. The update details provided in this notice are subject to change, and players will be able to view this update after the maintenance. That's pretty great. I like this. Okay, so let's watch the video. Let me pause the music here and let's go ahead and watch this video.
Stop right there! A troublesome child.
Huh? Calling on me?
Lucky Whistle.
Brazen, aren't we? I hope you're ready to submit.
Okay, World Arena is closing August the 2nd. That's a week later than normal. It was supposed to close on the 25th, but they've pushed it back to the 2nd. So we had a 13-week-long season. The reason for that is because they're trying to get it to line up with the E7 World Cup. So if you want to make your climb for Masters, start now. Do not wait until the last week. You'll have a miserable time. Get your butt into Masters and then just do maintenance fights to hold the position. Trust, it'll be way, way easier than waiting till the last few days and trying to plow through the climb with 10,000s of other people who have gear out the wazoo that only care about the skin, who'll be doing it the last 3 days. It is brutal at the end.
I'll commend you for trying. But it's far from enough.
Hey, so Warlord of Anarchy Harsetti. So this is the Harsetti skin. I've heard mixed reviews on it, right? I've heard people, from both sides. This is what it looks like in game. There it is on her sprite. I like it. I think it's pretty freaking good. I know a lot of the gooners out there are going to be upset that the skin just, covers up her assets even more, but I'm just glad that it's not, here's Harsetti in a white dress, which seems to have been the theme for almost all of her skins lately. It looks like it's actually got some color and some quality and some detail to it. It is a little bit lazy that it's an asset that was already in the game. It's her NPC asset skin. I get that. It's not new. I also respect the fact that they just came out with Hua Young and Aram, that they're working on 2 art contest unit skins to come out, that they're damn, I just keep thinking of Arunca in that bathing suit. They've got to make that into a skin or a unit. Come on, Smilegate. So their art department might be spread a little bit thin, so they kind of phoned it in on Harsetti. And if they're going to phone it in on a unit, why not phone it in on Harsetti, the least liked unit in the game, bar none.
One has to first overcome their limits if they are to aim for ever higher goals.
Oh, and for those wondering how to get the skin, you just have to end in Masters. Not touch it, not get there, end in Masters. At the end of August the 2nd, when RTA closes, you need to be Masters rank, and if you are, you get the skin. So start pushing. Get yourself up there. And regular arena is starting on the 21st. So not after maintenance, but on Monday. Yeah, on Monday, the new arena season starts. It means everything resets. We're going to get new gear, a new battle pass, and they kind of extended arena, made it a little longer for all of the new people coming in with the dash event. It means we're going to get more arena story. The arena story is the best story in E7, in my opinion. And they are rebalancing arena to have the ranks reset, which is really, really nice. And this is what I was just talking about. Weekly resets return. That means at the end of the week, resets are going to happen. We don't know how that's going to work. Are you dropping to the top of your tier? Are you dropping to the tier below? Are they going back to the old system? But regardless, weekly resets means climbing to get those Skystone rewards is obtainable again. It will restore balance, and it legitimately makes Arena the system we always wanted. It will not feel awful anymore. It's actually a system people will start engaging with again, and I'm tickled pink. This is the best thing Smoggate's done. It only took a year of the community screaming, "What you did is stupid." Listen to the tens of thousands of people who know better, and they're like, nah, we're just going to double down. Nah, we're going to make it work. No, we're so convinced our bad idea is good. We're going to make 4 other bad ideas to try to... Finally, they're like, okay, fine. I guess you guys were right. We're going to put the resets back in. So thank God for small favors. And they're coming out with a rookie arena. So this is kind of a neat change, right? One of the complaints about Arena is like, hey, I would really like to go into Arena, get my conquest points to be able to buy things, but everybody in there is running Harsetti, Bossarunka, Renak teams with jillions of gear on there, and it sucks. Well, this is new player friendly. It's going to be a time window. The first season of Rookie Arena, you have to have started your account like this month. If you're older than that, you can't even get in here, which is going to suck for people that started their account like June 30th. But hey, it is what it is. They had to draw the line in the sand somewhere. So this is nice. This is going to give new players a place to go in there and kick up some rewards, get themselves some frames, and learn the arena system without having to deal with, I don't know, elf mage defenses, right? The Lucira defenses. Surely it'll be different this time. Surely it'll be different. The most hated change Epic 7 has ever made in the game ever is Brawl mode. And I say that looking Hall of Trials right in the face. They took an amazing auto battler and turned it into a god-awful time-gated roguelike. So it is what it is. Brawl mode is back. At very least, the rewards from Brawl mode are very good, and it's worth doing, even though it's if it's in the same form as it was before, it is slow and tedious and boring. My biggest issue with this is that the system on its own is actually not terrible. The problem is what it used to be. What it used to be was good. It was compelling. It was engaging. People enjoyed Brawl mode. We would get into Discord rooms and play Brawl mode long after the rewards were gone. We would come up with strategies. We would challenge each other to try to do it different ways. I would sit there in bed playing Brawl mode before I'd go to sleep because it was fun. It was engaging content. It was just challenging enough to be engaging, and even with no rewards, it was fun. And so much so that the community collectively rallied together and said, please make this a permanent thing. Please make this reoccurring thing. Make this something we all love. Brawl mode. Bring it back. Bring it back. It was the #1 most asked for thing to be brought back to E7. And then they came out with this Brawl mode. And this Brawl mode looks like an auto battler, but it's not. It's a roguelike, which is fine if you like roguelites, but they made it look like an auto battler, and it's not. I mean, it's got the bones of an auto battler. You still place all your units, but it doesn't matter where you place it. You still select teams and try to come up with synergies, but that really... Damn it. But that really doesn't matter either. because the way it works is you just put your stuff in there and you press auto and you crush the enemy until you eventually die. And when I say you die, I mean there's nothing you can do to keep from dying. With, you know, the number one ranked TFT player in the world might be able to squeeze 1 or 2 extra levels out of Brawl mode that the average person just pressing auto couldn't get. You will eventually hit a point where you were designed to lose, and then you take the currency you earn from that and you build up your roguelike tree and get stronger, and then you go and press auto again, you get a little bit further, and then you lose, you build up your tree more, lather, rinse, repeat, until eventually you've built your tree up all the way, and then it's impossible to lose. And you literally just go in every day and you press auto, and there's no skill, there's no tactics, there's no strategy beyond maybe which roguelike tree to build first so that I don't have to do this god-awful mode anymore. It's got all of the strategy and power and technique of the auto tower, the tower of automation, where you get to select the devices. Yeah, you can select certain devices to make the run faster and easier, but really, most people don't even look at the devices anymore. They just pick one and go, because it's not that hard to beat that content. And this content has got 0 challenge, and it takes forever. It's gated across several days to do this. And there's a saying that I'm a big fan of. Nothing that's easy and takes a long time is worth doing. All right. If it's easy and fast, like my ex, worth doing. If it's slow and challenging, slow and engaging, definitely worth doing. That's why we play video games. But if it is slow and has 0 challenge whatsoever, then it's tedious, then it's boring, then you hate it. And that's why I hate Brawl. Hopefully they have addressed that. Hopefully they have made some kind of changes to this mode, because otherwise, buckle up to have your time not respected. And that's really the biggest issue with this. It doesn't respect your time. Elvira banner is back. For those who want to pick up Elvira, now's your chance. And the limited, I'm assuming, Aram banner, and Witch Tenebria is still an ongoing banner. I'm not sure why they're showing it again. Surprised, Witch Tenebria is still summonable. Once again, I want to remind you guys, Tenebria is a 4-week long Mystic banner. Does that mean Ross or whoever the next ML5 is next? Or does that mean there's still a 2 to 3 week spacer banner between them? We don't know. We don't know. Tenebria is good, but people are still feeling her out. If you aren't sure, there's nothing wrong with waiting and seeing. She's going to be around all the way until August the 7th. So you got plenty of time to check her out and make your decision before you pull the trigger on whether or not you get Tenebria. All right, guys, there we go. So what else do we have? Okay, so new limited hero Aram, I'm just gonna call her Aram until somebody told me differently. Limited hero Aram, the mysterious beauty who appeared out of the blue at Tempest Beach, a surfer's paradise. Aram has arrived in Orbis. We'll go over her video and talk about her next, but she looks pretty good. She looks like if summertime, or she looks like, one moment, guys, I'll be right back. All right, Smilegate wanted me to tell you that Brawl mode's amazing and you guys will love it. We'll go over Aram next, but Aram is basically like green Etheria and auxiliary lots had a sexy, sexy baby. Don't visualize that, by the way. And if you guys are visual thinkers, I'm sorry. All right. So all the basics, right? You'll get to try the hero for some leafs. And her artifact. Her artifact looks good for PvE. I really think that's about it. I don't see a lot of use for her artifact. I think her artifact's gonna be one of those things that you use in place of super duper water gun shooter. But you know, I mean, go ahead and pick up one because hey, it's a limited artifact. Make sure you get it. Side story: week 3 intense tropical days. So after maintenance, we'll get part 3 of the side story. That's awesome. Those of you guys have been following along with the story, it's been pretty good. I've been enjoying it. God damn. Okay, when you complete certain stages in the side story, you will get a special illustration. The minigame Operation Summer Boot Camp will evolve. We'll get the new sections, the new heroes for that. And okay, now we're on to Arena 2025 Part 3 season. So the new Arena season is beginning, and it looks like Arena season ends on the 21st for global. Oh, okay. It ends on the 17th and it doesn't start until the 21st. Why the delay, you say? Why wait? Why are we going like once maintenance closes, there's no more Arena? What I think will happen is it'll be just like Sunday night when Arena closes. I think you'll still be able to go in and do NPC fights. We'll see if it says that anyway in here, but you're not gonna be able to do it. And the reason is they've got to shut down and lock down the Arena to revamp it for the new system that allows resetting and make sure that they don't bork it when they do that. So they're going to take a few days. So Arena closes tonight, and then Monday it starts back up on Monday with the new season with the new system. Let me see. Entries will be restricted until the new season begins. So there you go. Entries will be restricted. That's a pretty good way of saying you can't fight other teams, but you'll still be able to go in and fight the NPCs. They are adjusting the league victory points down significantly. It's crazy to me that the difference between Champion 5 and Legend is only going to be 750 points. So that's going to make it way, way easier to push your way to Legend, to get those free Sky Stones, or the first time achievement Sky Stones. So that's nice. Here are the frames from last season that are going to be given out to those of you guys who pushed high enough into Arena to get yourself some frames. I got to admit, that's a pretty good looking frame. And let's see, a new battle pass will engage. The battle pass will be reset, so if you still have things to buy in the battle pass, make sure you get them. Make sure you get them clicked out. And this is what the frames are going to look like next season. And I'm not going to lie, I am digging the hell out of this frame. The Fate Ruler frame, I might have to push for top 30 because this frame, the little dragon on it down here, this looks cool as hell. I like it. So yeah, some frames worth chasing, right? The Arena Battle Pass is basically the same as the Arena Battle Pass has been in previous seasons with everything you can get in there. The only thing that's really, really different is we've got new gear. And this time around, it is an HP set. So really, really good HP Arena gear. It is roughly 3 off of perfection. I think 42 is perfect starting gear score. So like there's a 1% missing off of each of the stats, right? But for HP gear, this looks great. It's it's all very functional, usable stats. I don't see anything in here I would change, except possibly I might make them speed boots. But this is fine. This is really good gear, and all of it's worth getting. There's no real landmine stats. I mean, you could say, well, effectiveness is a landmine stat. It is, but it isn't. It's support gear, and support gear goes on Soul Weavers, it goes on Knights, and it goes on Openers, and all 3 can use this. So, yeah, it's not designed to be bruiser HP gear. There's no crit chance, no crit damage, but all the stats relate to each other. Some of the It's nice to see actual good stat synergy in the gear. So definitely worth chasing that arena gear. Okay, guys, that's right. It's Brawl season. New Brawl season. Oh, the only thing worse than the spelling is the mode itself. Brawl mode is back. We got some new animation. We're no longer in high school. We're in some ancient ruins. It looks like they're basically doing the same thing they did before with a shitty little roguelike that when you're down here, you can't beat it beyond a certain point, and when you're up here, you can beat it without even looking at the screen. You just press auto and don't worry about placement, and the only challenge you have is, you know, for a couple of stages in the middle where you might be able to beat it, but you probably won't, and if you don't beat it, it doesn't matter because that's how you get coins to make it to the point where you don't have to care anymore. I'm not going to get into this rant again. You all know I hate Brawl mode. You all know I wanted to just bring back the original good Brawl mode and shit can this. Bygones. So, it tells you about the summons. It tells you about the hero synergies. Until I see anything telling me different, it's going to be the exact same bullshit system as last time. I'll do some guides on it to show you what to do. About the only strategy you're going to have is which trees to fill out first to make it easier so you don't have to engage with the system nearly as much. There is a way for you to participate more after your 3 daily entries to start spending stamina to do this. That is a trap. Do not waste a drop of stamina on this. It is you could completely accomplish this 3 times just using your free dailies. They are time gating it on purpose, and they're time gating on purpose to trick you into spending precious stamina on a system that you don't need to spend stamina on. It's several weeks long, and there is nothing from this, nothing to do. The daily uses are just wasted. If you use stamina to burn through it quickly, you get nothing. No advantage whatsoever. You're just out the stamina. So just use your free dailies and do a little bit every single day. Why does it cost stamina in the first place? Because they're in a very scummy way trying to convince people to spend stamina on a system that you do not need to spend stamina on. The only legitimate reason that I've got is people that join the game towards the end of the Brawl mode season can use stamina to catch up. That's it. That's the only reason, is for people that join in the last few weeks, you know, 1 day and 8 hours left and they haven't gotten all the rewards yet, they can spend stamina to catch up. That's the only reason. For everyone else, it's a trap, and a dirty one at that. Yeah, even if this Brawl mode was fun, you wouldn't be able to enjoy it because there's no free entry. Biako! Thank you for the raid, buddy. Welcome, raiders. Everybody go give Mr. Biako a follow. Put some respect on his name. This is the guy that did my profile art. All right, so it all looks pretty much like the same garbage can system, but here we go again. In the Brawl shop, strangely with Skystones, not from the Brawl currency, with Skystones you can buy things, and you shouldn't. 2,300 Skystones for a random 5-star. Not a selector, a random 5-star. Saying it's 80% off is such BS too. Don't buy this. Even if you're new. 2,300 Skystones, that's enough to refresh the shop and get a banner hero of your choice. Not quite, but pretty close. As opposed to getting a random one that might be a dupe. This is terrible. And the only thing worse than this is a 4-star ML ticket. A 4-star ML ticket. For 2,100? It doesn't get any worse than this. 2,100 Skystones to get a random ML4. I take it back. It just got worse. You could spend 800 Skystones to get a random RGB 4-star. Imagine spending 800 Skystones on a Dingo, on a Leo. God damn, Smilegate. So yeah, the first 3 items here, nobody should ever buy these. If they drop zeros off of these prices, I would be about it. But this is a huge scam, and new players, don't fall for it. Don't fall for this 80% off. It is not a deal. It is not a bargain. It is one of the worst things you can do to your Skystone pool. Please don't buy these. And they will also put some skins in here. They do cost 900 Skystones for the regular skins. They cost 1,600 Skystones for the epic skins. It's a nice way for you to play catch up and get your skins that you might have missed. And I think it's a deal too, all things considered. 1,600 Skystones for the Maid Chloe skin, for example, right? So 1,600 Skystones. If we had to buy 1,600 Skystones straight up, all right? If we had to buy 1,600 Skystones, so that's what, $30, $40, $50 worth of Skystones, right? $50 worth of Skystones, or we could go and pick up skin pack for $50 to get 110 skins, and it's 120 skin tickets to buy that. But you do get some extra Skystones on top of it, so it's kind of a push. It's kind of a push, but here's the difference. You can drop $50 to get the skin tickets, or you can drop $50 to get the Skystones in order to buy the skin ticket, or you can just naturally farm the Skystones by doing arena, by playing the game, by building up your Skystones, and then get it free to play. It's really the only way to get at these things that doesn't involve you swiping your credit card. Just using your that's what, like 2-3 weeks worth of arena farming for your average player to get it. So it is a little bit of a bargain in that it's just taking the premium currency. It's not forcing you to buy stuff to get the tickets. So yeah, you know what? If you want to get your skin, go for it. It's 60 to... Did I get the skins wrong? I don't think I did. I don't have any of the ML skins. I didn't miss. Is it 110 for the ML skins? I swear I thought it was 120 for the ML skins. My bad, 110. So, yeah, you know what? It technically is better to buy the skin tickets because you at least get 600 Skystones back. But that means you still have to buy, right? Technically, $50 worth of Skystones can get you the skin, or you can buy this for $50 and you will get the skin, and you will also get 600 Skystones on top of it. So if you're actually wanting to value-wise it cash-wise, it's still better to buy the skin pack, but this requires actual real money spending. If you happen to have just a shit ton of Skystones laying around because you've been farming the game and you've been playing responsibly, this is your chance to buy the skin with in-game premium currency that you earned and you farmed on your own and not have to swipe to get a skin. So that's nice. I like it. I like that they are putting some skins. They're not all in here. They're usually just featured ones. I was told there was 5 last season. It's usually just featured skins. And by featured, I mean skins that are, units that are featured in the game. Units that are selectable in Brawl mode are typically the ones that are down here. Okay, hey, the Rookie Arena. Let's talk about the Rookie Arena update. So this is nice. It's been an ongoing complaint from players that Arena sucks, and it's the only way to get those conquest points to buy charms, and charms are a big issue. And telling a new player, oh, you're out of charms, just go play Arena. It's like telling a starving person, it's like, just go grow some food and eat it. It's not really that helpful if they don't have the capability or the time to do it. So it's nice that they're cooking up an arena that's specifically for newer players. And by newer players, I mean accounts created on or after July 1st. I mean brand spanking new players. If you made your account June or earlier, you do not get to play this. This is for the newest of the new players. So you can be, I mean, people will be in there like the meta defense is Victorica and Ras, guys. It's going to be crazy. And this will give them a chance to compete and grow. And it'll be a long season, just like everything else. And new players that come in can jump in, but it makes sure that the arena is going to be accessible, so that people are going to be able to get rewards. And they're going to get their own frames. Look at the rookie arena frames. This is very reminiscent of Season 1 RTA frame with the laurel wreath. So some nice frames for the newer players, and I'm assuming that conquest points will pay out here as well. So this is great. This is really, really nice. It doesn't impact 90% of the people here. This isn't going to impact you. But when new players come in, you can point them at Rookie Arena and tell them to go get your rewards. If they want to push for a ranking, that's great. But they I like it. I like it. This is something nice for the new people. Okay, as discussed before, Aram and Queen's Whistle drop rate up. It is a limited banner. It will go live right after maintenance should you pull her. My knee-jerk reaction is, yeah, are you kidding me? Have you seen this unit? But kit-wise, she looks like a combination of auxiliary lots with the push and Etheria with the reset, and a lot of people are already starting to cook. You know, is Dark Corvus back? You know, how good is she going to be in PvE? A lot of interesting cooks centered around this unit, and being limited, being summer, you know, she's not going to be back for at least a year, if not longer. So I would recommend picking one up. But if you want to be frugal, you want to play it smart, always wait and see how the unit tests out. We'll go over her kit in another video. Other improvements and adjustments, Guild Wars season closing information. So on August the 2nd, Guild Wars season is closing. And the new season will be out a later date, so we'll go into preseason. Sorry. Strike that, reverse it. The preseason will be ending on the 2nd. Rip your bookmarks. The new Guild Wars season and related changes will be announced at a later date. I don't know how they're announcing Guild Wars season at a later date when they're announcing the end of preseason. I think that's pretty damn clear that it means Monday is when... Monday, the 4th is when the new season will start, but I guess we will see. The login title screen is going to change from our sexy girls at the beach to the World Cup duo. Epic Dash icon will be displayed separately for easier access. A change I am about. Holy crap. You know, what they're talking about, guys, is in the lobby. See the Epic Dash icon over there? See it? Where to go? Now, I only see events. I didn't get Epic Dash. That's okay. I will go ahead and click on events and go in. Wait, I clicked on events. Why am I in dash? It's just annoying. So instead of having this be on a sliding toggle, they're just going to put them side by side or up and down. I mean, I get that they're trying to minimize bloat, but this was kind of ridiculous. So I'm glad that they're fixing that. An issue where certain 2-star monsters could be promoted to 4 stars at level 20 will be fixed. Cool. If anybody knows what those monsters are, get your free 4-star upgrade before they go away. What's up, Arusel? Good to see you, buddy. An issue where the purchase side story Bittersweet Dessert Festival from Book of Memories was displayed as available for purchase will be fixed. An issue where after it was purchased, it still said available for purchased. Okay, that's good, because that's the one that you need to do to get your free tamarins. That's one everybody's probably going to want to do. So good fix. An issue where login_T1 empty system sub data error message, my favorite message, would appear and prevent logging in will be fixed. An intermittent issue where guild join requests were accepted but not being properly processed will be fixed. I legitimately, I didn't know about any of these, but glad. An issue where error code 401 would appear during Guild Wars, preventing some battles from proceeding or resuming will be fixed. An issue where certain lobby setting icons would not respond will be fixed. An issue where in-game notifications banner area was not functioning properly be fixed, and certain UI and text errors will be fixed. We still don't see anything about our specialty changes being addressed, and we still don't see anything about them putting the stupid pet button. We got a whole pet shop down here. Why'd I even put this on the screen when I still have to go up here to collect my pets stuff? Come on. Come on. Give it back, Smilegate. Give it back. Okay, so nice fixes. Join my Discord. There is a section in there where you can submit bug fixes and suggestions to me, and we'll review them, and if it looks good enough, we will send it up the chain, let Smilegate know, and maybe get action. We'll report all of the bugs, of course, but I can't report every single suggestion, right? Because some of the suggestions are pretty smooth brained, right? Like saying everybody should get a free Molagora reset and ML selector every month. It's not going to happen, so I'm not even going to suggest it. But if you guys got some good ideas or some bugs to report, please report them in the bug and suggestions section of my Discord. But guys, that's it. One thing I did not see anywhere in here was anything saying, we heard you guys, we've heard the community feedback, we're keeping Nightmare Raid. So I assume that the plan is still to go forward and get rid of Nightmare Raid. And that's kind of sad. But it is what it is. That's the direction they decided to go. They've decided that Constellation mode is going to be it. For those of you who hate Constellation mode, I do want to remind you that although it is terrible at the start, although its early game experience is not good, fun, or compelling, it's a roguelike, and just... God damn it. It's a roguelike, and just like Brawl mode, even though it's terrible at the start, eventually it gets just press auto level easy, and I assume Constellation will be the same. A few months from now, once you filled out that roguelike tree, it's going to be something that's not really that hard to do, something that's more accessible, and the rewards from it are significantly better than anything we got from Labyrinth. So bear with it, go through the growing pains, just do the hard modes and the nightmare modes and leave perdition for down the road, get your rewards and get it cleared out. It will be better rewards for you in the long runs. And that's it, guys. What do we have for comments? Please keep raid. Yep. Please keep raid. Yep. Please don't end Nightmare Raid. Yep. So that's it, guys. That's the news. I am honestly a little bit surprised and a little bit disappointed. I expected there to be more hype and exciting stuff heading our way for the second week of July. We're in the middle of this Brawl Dash event. There's really nothing new here. I mean, I guess we didn't know Brawl was coming back. And the newbie arena thing, that sounds fun for newbie players. Rookie arena. But everything else was expected. Everything else was pre-planned. So not the hype and exciting update Brawl. Hype and exciting update that I was looking forward to when I woke up this morning. But you know what? They said the big announcements in August. They said the second half announcement. I think they said it was August 16th for the second half of the anniversary event. So this is just our fluffer, guys. This is just a little pillow talk. This is just to get you excited, get you hungry. Good things will be coming soon. And that's all we have got for the news for today. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you tune in tonight for myself. I'm Sue and Kukerbat to discuss the World Cup, to discuss Aram, to discuss all the changes that are coming to Epic 7, and maybe kick back a few and have a good time. I'll catch you later, Epic 7. All right, guys, thanks for helping me with my news video. I like getting fluffed. Who doesn't? I'm really looking forward to Aram. Aram looks like a lot of fun. Tristen, is Lionheart Sirmia good for anything except being hot?
Yo, Tristen, is Lionheart Shamia good for anything except being hot?
My brother, you go into hunts. You go down to Katie's. You select the hell mode Katie's. And you say, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. The only thing that I need in my life It is a Lionheart Sirmia. And maybe Sigurd's Scythe. Yeah, I know she's an HP scaler, but trust me, Sigurd's Scythe's better. And then you just press Alt. I also need room in my gear. Hang on. Trust me, you're going to love it. Just hang in there. My first 25 speed ring right here. Never mind. And then you press auto. And you're going to get warned. You're going to get warned that this enemy is way stronger than you. You sure you want to do this? And you're like, we got this. And then you press auto. Okay, let's talk about other stuff while this is going on. You guys are impressed. I call Aram armpit for no reason. A ram pit. What did the robot say? Shermia? Robot has a terrible time pronouncing Sirmia. Ow, I got stunned. Oh my god, is it really going to lose because I'm going to get stun locked? That's horrible. It's possible. It's possible you can get stun locked. Stop stunning me. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for humoring me. See what's going on here? Isn't this ridiculous? Oh my god. It's him again. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to stream, guys. Work's exploding on me. That was crazy. So is this worth building Lionheart Sermon? No, it's just a fun use for her. This is slow. That took forever. It took that entire long ass phone call to clear. But basically what it's saying is if you're struggling with Katie's, is build any 3 units that make it faster and then throw Lionheart Sirmia in there as an emergency backup plan in case everyone else dies, and you've got a 100% success rate Katie's team. So you can build a good strong nuclear team and then just slap her in the back. You know, backup plans. Sometimes backup plans are so good you hope everything else fails. But that's it. There's really no other use for Lionheart right now other than chilling out in the lobby and looking amazing. She's a unit that seriously needs a buff. What is a unit to bring for high morale? Morale no longer matters. It stabilizes, I believe. You can go for higher morale, but it already gives you so much morale that it's kind of not worth chasing it for 3 or 4 extra morale points. Yeah, I think you always get a minimum of 30, a minimum of 15, and trying to find morale teams. There are like 35 and 36 morale teams, but for 5 or 6 extra morale, you're going to hamstring your builds. Just take whoever you want to get the job done and not worry about morale anymore. It's the general recommendation. Ever thought about removing Labyrinth is for story reasons? Labyrinth is not going away, guys. Keep that in mind. All this stuff here is not going away. The only thing that's going away is Asmachallus of Cycles. Okay, is the top one. So if you haven't finished doing your Labyrinth and collecting your rewards, which I seriously need to go in and finish collecting all my rewards, that stuff's still going to be there. They're not removing Labyrinth. They're only removing Raid. I'm going to miss having a reason to use Biblis. I'm going to miss having a reason to use Shadow Knight Pillus. It's one and done content, Dev King. It's one and done content. How can you say one and done is boring? You wanted me to remind you to run Arya on your last Arahakan. I don't think it'll be good, but we'll try it. We'll go ahead and try it. We'll do it after we kill the queen one last time. Why is my game so clean? It bathes regularly? I'm running on the PC client. It gives you one of the best interfaces, and I turned on the high definition packs. And I'm also streaming in 4K. That's pretty much it, though. You try to go back and play the game on an emulator, oh my god, it's terrible by comparison. Effect Biblis, she's got 105 effect notice, I think. Oh, wow. We did not make it that time, guys. Unlucky. Aram is out tonight or tomorrow. She is out right after maintenance is over. So maintenance is in about 8.5 hours, and then we go down for about 6 hours, and when we come back, Aram's banner will be up. Fenny a good DPS here? Here, no. Here, she's terrible. In other parts of Nightmare Raid, she's great. What is a good free-to-play team to beat the queen? Etheria, Spectre Tenebria, Angel of Light, Angelica. Easy win. They didn't say anything about them not removing it, so the assumption is, yeah, it's still going away, sadly. Rowana is goated here. Biblis is better, but Rowana is pretty good. You can do this team with Rowana in place of Biblis. I have a video on it, but not the easiest or safest run. Rowana doesn't strip like Biblis does. Biblis is a good stripper. Yeah, I said that. Don't have Angel of Light, Angelica. What can I use instead? Greenlandy. Actually, no. You want another stripper and immunity putter upper. So let me see. Etheria, Spectre Tenebria, and who would be good in the last spot? Rowana. Etheria, Rowana, Spectre Tenebria. Easy game. Best support for PvE, Brieg and Tamarin. Not gonna lie, Biblis is kind of hot. She's a stripper, you know. She will also blind and break you, so be aware of what you're messing around with. Fene's not a PvE support unit. Fene is more of a PvE DPS unit. She brings a little bit of support with her healing, but yeah. She's more of a damage dealer than a support hero. Yes, everybody should have Fene by the end of this. All of them. She hits like a Russian truck. Yes, the best kind of support is murdering the enemy. That's a really good point. I have 80 ML coins. Is ML Senu worth getting from the shop? Yeah. Especially if you have 80, that gives you a backup for whatever comes next. I'd pick her up. She's really good. Hey, Tristen, does Trial of the Constellation consider as hard event? I'm not even close to defeating Perdition difficulty. Perdition is the hard... Okay, here's the thing. It's a roguelike, so much like all the other shitty roguelikes that Epic 7 has decided to force down our throats, it's going to feel terrible at the start. And by the time you've completed out all the constellations, it's going to be pull my finger easy. So, yeah, right now it's very end. You're not designed to do Perdition. You're not supposed to be able. I suspect the people over at Smilegate headquarters were pissed off that we actually beat Perdition. I suspect that they made it as a way to try to force us into Hard and Nightmare so that we could get the currency to build up the roguelikes that we could eventually work our way into Perdition. That's what they want you to do. They want you to engage with their crappy roguelike to get strong enough to make Perdition easy. So it's going to be incredibly difficult at the start if you try to force beyond your means. The way they want you to play it, the way you should play it, is just to do Hard, Hell, and Nightmare. Whatever you can do, get the points, build up your tree. Next month, Hard, Hell, Nightmare. Get the points, build up the tree. Next month, now you can just do Nightmare and maybe start on Perdition. Next month, now you can definitely do Perdition. It's kind of tough, but you can do it. And then maybe the month after that, you can pick whatever units you want and just press auto, because it'll be so easy beyond that point. That's what I think. That's the way it kind of frames up. Just look at the tree. Look at the constellation trees. Look at what you get. Cuts the enemy speed in half. Lets you do 2 times damage. Cuts their penetration. It triples your penetration. It just makes it so easy. I mean, if you just think about what you would be doing to the enemy once you have those skills unlocked, you're going to see just how easy it is. Hi, Tristen. How are my pulls today? I got Blaze Dingo. So yeah, 420 Dingo. What are my thoughts as far as Aram builds goes? I haven't thought about her builds yet, but looking at her kit, she looks pretty impressive. I think you'll run her fast, although she's not going to be opener fast. I think she's going to be a lot of fun in Guild Wars. I think she's going to bring back Dark Corvus for Guild Wars and any place that doesn't involve Ilanov. I'm not sure about PvP yet, but PvE, I think she's going to have a lot of places. Resetting skills, CR pushing on a Soul Weaver kit. I think it'll be good. Yeah, it's only one time. That's why I'm thinking it's for PvE or for cleaving. You got 5 ML5s to now from Dash. Congrats, Neo. That's crazy. I only got Dragon King Sharoon. I got Dragon Bright Senya from the 5-star guaranteed, but other than that, just Dragon King Sharoon. Since it's the last hurrah, we probably should just go around and kill everything, right? Here comes Arky. I got a dupe A Ravi and a dupe ML Tywin. The dupe A Ravi's not terrible. The dupe Tywin's kind of stinky. Thing about the Hall of Constellations is that I don't have the units to put in to get the buffs, and even if I do, I don't have them built up. Yeah, it's meant to be end-to-end game content. It's not meant to be farmable by the average player, and that's rough because Nightmare Raid is so solved, it is farmable by the average player. So you can still do it, right? You don't have to put anything in the constellation. If you just go and do the lowest level mode, you'll still crush it. It'll feel bad, but you'll still crush it. You'll still get the points to build up your constellations. And eventually you'll get the units. Eventually you'll be able to put things in there and do more. But you're just going to have to farm the lower levels and get points a little slower. Even getting the minimum amount of points, the rewards will still be on par with doing Nightmare Raid. Rowana Vice. Rowana should work. My account is literally cursed. I have pulled ML Corral 5 times and Pirate Flan 4 times. When I came back after 2 years, I got Sirmia for my light book. Out of all things, the light MLs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Addict. That sucks. And welcome to Epic 7. We've all had those droughts, man. We've all had those runs where it's just been absolute shambles trying to get what we want and only getting what we don't want. That's the nature of the game, man. For every one person in the casino hitting that jackpot, there's 50 others staring over them going, why the hell is it happening for them and not for me? I hope we see a day that gets Muna from Covenants. And you can, right? She's an ML5. She's not limited. She could pop out of Covenants for you any day. It's still better than Summoner's War. You aren't kidding there, man. You aren't kidding there. The ML system in Epic 7 is way better than what Summoner's War gives you. Yeah, Death Scythe. You can't even use 88 gear. If you use 88 gear, you probably aren't going to get the gear score because 88 gear doesn't give you the 97 gear score. It's pretty ugly the way they set that up. I'm hoping that they adjust the gear score requirements and the unit requirements. It should just be, if it's a maxed out unit, that's all it takes. They shouldn't be punishing mid-game players that hard. Waiting for Harseti and Coin Shop one day. Coin Shop, it usually takes 9 to 18 months to show up. And 9 is crazy fast. It's usually more on the 18 side. I think the average is 15 months to show up in the Coin Shop. But there's no science to it. There's no hard math to it. Harseti came out, what, in September? So we're just starting to get into the very edge of when she will show up in coin shops. I think I wouldn't expect to see Harseti in coin shops probably until sometime between October and February. That kind of range. When do I think the ML Headhunt will be? ML Headhunt is always right around American Thanksgiving, ending right around Chinese New Year. They always target kind of that range so that they cover the holiday season. The entire point of the Headhunt event isn't to give you an ML5. It's to make sure you're logging in. If you stop doing something for 2 weeks, you can pretty much break any habit, right? Handful of exceptions and personality differences notwithstanding, that's kind of the generally psychologically accepted window, right? Is 2 weeks to form a habit, 2 weeks to break a habit. And holidays across November, December, January, across that range, holidays are typically 2 weeks or longer. People are off work. People are out of school. People are traveling. People are hanging out with family. People are celebrating religious observances. People are celebrating New Year's and getting blackout drunk and passing out for 2 weeks. You're doing things that aren't logging into Epic 7. And if you aren't logging into Epic 7 every single day, you might wind up breaking the habit of logging into Epic 7 every single day. Introduce Headhunt. Here's a way to get a ML5, but if you want to get your ML5 of choice, you have to log in every single day. And if you don't, you aren't going to get your ML5. So it is always around the holiday season that they do it, and that's by design. It's to make sure that you are remember to pick up your phone, jump in and claim your dailies, and then log out. Even if that's all you do, that's enough. That's enough to make sure that you press the button, that you checked on Epic 7, that at least once a day you're thinking about E7 and logging in and keeping you coming back for more, so that when the holidays are over and you're back to your daily grind, your 9 to 5 routine, in school, what have you, you didn't break your habit of playing the game. A little diabolical, isn't it? But that's why when people say it's not announced, it's not guaranteed, I'm like, yeah, it's not, but it's good business sense. It's way more beneficial to Epic 7 than it is to the average player. All they got to do is give us an ML5 of choice, and they're going to keep us logging in and playing the game across the time period where most people would quit, where most people would forget about the game because they're doing other stuff. So yeah, it usually starts sometime in mid to late November, and it usually extends out right up against or close to Chinese New Year, typically. Level 88 gear. Yeah, it can work, but you got to have stupid high gear score on your 88 gear for sure. What's this, Bristol? GG, man. Ain't she pretty? I got her too. You know, I said one more time, one last hurrah, we'll walk around and clear all the stuff out, but I just can't be asked to do it. Maybe I'll come in later and clear it all out, but I'm just going to be done. Remember to spend your Queen Guard currency. The biggest insult to injury we've gotten so far is Smilegate is converting these things into these things. The second most useless currency in the game. They're taking one of the most important currencies and converting it into one of the least important currencies. Now, new players will love these, but you know what new players don't have? New players don't have a shit ton of queen badges because the new players aren't farming this. So make sure you spend all of these things in the Alexa shop before they run out. Okay, you really wanted to see Arya. I've used Arya here before, and I did not like her here, but we're going to give her a try. So we're going to run Arya. We got to have Momo for high res healing. Omogo. And we'll put Brieg in there for all things Brieg does. And podcast tonight. Yes, Yo Maddie, podcast tonight. Cookerbat will be our special guest. We might have one other. Who else would be fun? I think it's got to be the rat. I think it's just got to be the rat. She's just too damn strong for this. Man, what am I going to do with my rat now that Nightmare Raid's gone? Can you run a full Tenebria team? You will lose horribly because if you take units that aren't ice units in, the Carcanis CR pushes and you'll never win. Oh my god, is this worth rolling? I guess it kind of is. We just need to hit the top 2 stats only. Top 2 stats only. Show me something good for my last Nightmare Raid piece. Okay, well that kind of sucks. We'll give it one more. Good job, Smilegate. I guess an 8. I guess we can go one more. 9. It's still okay, guys. Show me speed. Oh my god. And it shit the bed on the last roll. Wow. What a garbage can piece of gear this is. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Just get off my screen. I can't see you anymore. You can scream confirmation bias all you want. You will never convince me that effectiveness isn't a magnet for rolls. Okay, let's see if this works. I am skeptical. Okay, Brieg, get us a defense break. It's super effective on a piece that does not need effectiveness. Arya instead of Arunca. What? Oh, not for Carcanis. Oh, you wanted to use her in you wanted to use her in Devour? In Devour? I mean, she would work here. Devour? Instead of Arunca. Gotta get the racist elf's brother in play. And knock. And you sure I said I thought this was a good idea? I wasn't drunk when I said it or anything. Okay, we'll give it a shot. Europeans like me be like, what's a Thanksgiving? What can you buy with a labyrinth currency? I'm going to go and spend some right after this fight. But some really nice gear, some charms, stuff. Just make sure you spend all that you can, because what Smilegate's giving you for them, it's like somebody saying, hey, well, sorry you didn't get to go see this Metallica concert, but we're going to compensate you with these Justin Bieber tickets. I seemed sober when I said it. When did you ever see me sober? Renok's going to be cycling out of the stealth pretty freaking quickly with her extra turns. So I think that might be the Achilles heel, is how fast Renok's going to cycle out. And they're going to target Renok bigger than hell because she's going to get hurt. Way more than Arya gets hurt. Yeah, she's on Fairy Tale. It's a good idea. My biggest concern is how do we keep Renok alive? But I don't know. We'll see. It's hanging in there so far. So far, so good. It's definitely killing the spiders faster, right? Nice resistance there. Oh my god, she has 114 health, guys. And dead. I think it's got possibilities. I think it's got some possibilities. I think maybe we need to get rid of Suthen, or get rid of, since we're doing enough damage to kill the spiders, we maybe don't have to worry about heal block nearly as much. We get rid of Suthen for a healer, and maybe we could pull it off. Yeah, I think it could work, Shio. I think it could work, but we'd have to make some changes. Bloodstone SSB. I use drink on SSB. That would be better for the pop damage, but I think we need to be able to keep Renok alive. Oh, did you already do this and it worked, Shio? Holding out information on me? I just downloaded the PC client. Is it on high quality by default? I think so. Yes. Because normally you see it under here and everything's all maxed out on the PC client. You told me it works. Oh. Okay. I think with Bologna spamming the heals and Celestine, I think this will be safer. I think drink would be faster, but I think this will be safer. We see the PC client is optimized to run the Una engine. Nothing else. I mean, phones, mobile apps and stuff, they're optimized to run the Una engine. Everything else is emulation. Even the Google Play Store is still emulation. It's resident emulation, but still emulation. They're not designed to run it. They're shoehorning it in, and that's why it always feels kind of clunky and crashy. Hey, Phil Officer, thank you for the 11 months. Yes, Idorian, Smogate raised the prices. And I'm working with App Gallery now, trying to get their coupon values increased, coming up with a new campaign, which I'll advertise out there. But yeah, they canceled all trips to Turkey. Join my Discord, shoot me a DM, or join the Huawei room. We're discussing alternatives until we come up with something better. Yeah, they jumped the prices a lot. Elf Mage, thank you for the raid, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Hey, Elf Mage, you want to get up at 4 a.m. and be on the podcast today? Would love to have you. We got a spot. I don't want to talk about it live on stream, Leon. I don't want to cause any more issues, but hit me up in Discord and I'll give you some options and we can talk about the plans that Huawei has to come out with better coupons. The coupons still make it worthwhile. They still knock 15, even 20% off. But yeah, it ain't the milk and honey we had before, that's for sure. Ow! And nobody wants to get up at 4 a.m. to talk about Epic 7 with me. That's terrible. Hope you had a good stream, Elf. Appreciate the raid. Appreciate the support. This is pretty good so far. Pretty stable for people that don't have Arunca. If I'm up at 4 a.m., it's the cat's fault. How can I get 8 pulls with 0 Skystone? There's a side story mission called Shop, and you go in there and you spend these currencies in it, and you get the Skystones to make the pulls. Okay, for real. Farm arena like crazy. Get into champions rank, and then Sunday, when arena goes away or when arena resets, you'll get your 800 Skystones for the completion of the arena, and then you can use that to rotate the secret shop. I think 800 Skystones you should be able to get at least one pull. Oh, 8 hours? 8 hours? Oh no. 8 hours with 0 Skystones. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. You're swiping or you're passing. It's that moment. It's that moment. If you got to decide, you're gonna drop your free to play badge. Now go look at things, right? Go look at the Abyss. Go look at side story. Go look at side stories. Do you have a side story up yet? There's at least 3 bookmarks or 3 summons hanging out in a side story. If you got one, grind through that real quick. Look around, see if there's anything out there. Aaron comes out after Hua Young banner. Aaron's banner goes live in 8 hours till maintenance, then another 6 hours until maintenance is over. 14 hours from now, exactly to the second, 14 hours from now, the Aaron banner goes live. You've done everything. I mean, it's only 8 summons, so you could probably pull it off with like a $5 purchase, maybe a $10 purchase. But if you're wearing your free to play like a badge of honor, you got to decide if it's time to cast off the shackles of free to play and embrace whale behavior. Happens to all of us sooner or later. Did I get all the limited time bookmarks from the Epic Pass? I mean, if he says he's done everything, I'm assuming he has done his Epic Pass. Any tips for switching gear? I mean, I need Fene for Trial Constellation, but I forget what equipment she has for... What you want to do is go into... pull up your favorite web browser. Go to Google. Type in Tristen, Wulf. And then a funny word, Fribbles. Okay, Tristen Wulf Fribbles. Okay, hit search, and there'll be a how to install and basic overview of how to use it Fribbles video. Fire that up. Okay, fire that up. Install this software. Even if you don't use the optimizer portion of it, it will take a snapshot of your account. And it'll tell you, it's like, this is the gear that's currently on your shoe. And then if you ungear everything, you can just fire up Fribbles and look at it and go, okay, shoes on this gear. And be able to figure out where the stuff was and how to put it back. It's also got a really nice optimizer, so you can chase specific stats and specific gear, have it find all the options for you. It's a really nice engine and how to work. This just goes over the very, very basics of how to install it and how to use it. And, this is like this is the step where you know you need help. When you get to the point where you're spending more time in Fribbles than you're spending in Epic 7, that's the point where you know you've taken the trip and the game has got its hooks into you deep. Holy shit, that worked, guys. That totally worked. So yeah, you can just drop Bossarunka and add Aria, and it looks like Seaside Bologna on Bloodstone stabilized it, so you could try it on Bloodstone, you could try it on Drink, but there you go. For those of you who wanted to do some full auto, hats off to you, Shio. I tip my hat to you, sir. Absolutely brilliant. So in the shop, what do you get with these Queen's badges? You get everything. Hang on while I go get my reward from killing Ara Hawken here. Oh, ew. If this didn't have speed on it, I'd throw this in the dumpster. This is awful. Show me speed. Okay, we forgive one. Show me speed. Okay, get behind me, Satan. Freaking double max effectiveness roll on a crit chance set. All right, so what do we got? Yeah, right? You can't... It's always effectiveness. You can't tell me that the stats aren't weighted. That it's not 25% across the board. That effectiveness is weighted. I'm telling you guys. So what do we get, right? Well, you definitely get the gear. And once I've bought out the gear, I would probably look most heavily at artifact charms and then maybe even these charms. Some people say go for the Queen's chest, but the Queen chest has got 200k gold, trash. 100 Skystones, trash. 10 Covenant bookmarks. 10 Covenant bookmarks? 10 Covenant bookmarks. I think I found a way for you to get those 8 summons, or at least 2 of them. Huh? Did you remember this? Did you remember to get your summons here? That's 2 of your pulls, dude. That's 2 of your pulls waiting for you right here. Go get it. Go get it and get lucky. The only thing that's not worth anything in here is this. And this is why I think is awful, is one of these is worth one of these, and it makes me worry that Smogate's just going to give me 32 of these garbage can boxes if I don't spend these. So definitely spend these, because these can get you the best gear in the game. These are something you've probably got hundreds of already and nobody cares about. All right, so let's go ahead and get that ring and get that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. You're really going to make me exit, adjust my inventory, and then come back in to buy a thing. You're killing me, Smilegate. You're killing me. Okay, so this ring is amazing. Oh, his effectiveness. Oh my God. Now this ring is garbage and usable on literally nobody because Smilegate puts a landmine stat and gives you an 80% chance to roll into it. I swear to God, they're weighting these stats. There's no way. There's no way they're not. There's no way they're not. God, it's so weird. So 7, 7, 8. That's really good. And then 7, 8. I mean, it rolled really good, and it's usable on like 2 units. Yeah, no HP, no speed. The 2 stats it actually needed to be functional. Yeah, it's literally good on no one. It's high gear score garbage. Alrighty. Let's go buy the neck. You know the nice thing about the neck? You know what's nice about the neck? No effectiveness. Bossarunka piece? Why would you put a resist set on Bossarunka? A resist set with ER main on Bossarunka? That'd be the weirdest damn Bossarunka I've ever seen. Don't split attack and HP. 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 All right. All right. Low on crit. Minimum on crit. Average on speed. Don't split health and attack. Don't split health and attack. Don't split health and attack. Oh. 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 Guys. Is this the ring? Or is this the neck? Is this the neck? This might be the neck. It legitimately can't go bad now unless it rolls low. Oh my God, is this the neck? Oh my God, this is the neck. Hell yeah. Oh, it was a minimum. It was a 3, but still, what a good piece. I can change the health to something usable. Oh, this is nice. It's been so long since I've had a good neck. It's been so long since gears rolled good. I'm getting all emotional up in here. Whoo! It's compensation for all those effectiveness rolls. You are not kidding me. Streamer RNG. Did you not just see me roll effectiveness like 3 times in a row, Shio? That wasn't streamer RNG. That was like I earned that. I put in my time for that. But were they bad effectiveness rolls? On those pieces, all effectiveness rolls were bad effectiveness rolls. It was pity. That's right. That neck was pity. The hidden pity this game has. Be the right one. Be the right one. Give me a little snaky lick. Wasn't the right one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so Hua Young's not wearing Sigurd's scythe. This is probably going to end badly. Even with Bernard there, I'm not sure I can win this without scythe on Hua. Oh my god, that wasn't it either. It was legitimately the last one. This is like rolling effectiveness. Yeah, no scythe on Hua Young kind of ruined that. What? I bet it's on a freaking Hall of Trials unit, isn't it? Frickin' Hall of Trials. This one's still my least favorite. Since Fene came out, this became a lot less of a pain in the butt, but I think it was probably the hardest one to accomplish for people without Fene. You literally just have to run, you know, Gala and 3 Soul Weavers, and then you can press auto. If you don't have Gala or Fene, then it's tricky. You can use Zahak, but you gotta hope they don't hard focus them. Actually, like Green Bologna, even though she has a chance to debuff. So good at this. Watch this hit. Watch that HP bar. Holy shit. How did it get to be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, guys? I guess I started late, but have we really been streaming for like over 2 hours? I used to use Zahak, Vivian, Landy, Dustina. Yeah, you can, but you know what's even safer? Drop 1 or 2 of those DPSs and use 2 other healers. Ray and Bernard are the best. Ray plus Bernard, and then any 2 DPS can auto this. There's a lot of ways to do it now, but early on, man, we could not figure this shit out. Nope, 31st is the last day, Lil Dewey. So you got until the end of the month. By the way, you got Titus yet on raid? Nope. I'm gonna pull 4. I might do some summons for. I'm either gonna do it tonight or tomorrow. I gotta do a raid stream soon. It's been a while. Been a minute. Oh wait, Titus. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about what's his name? The Lost Balin the Lost. Legit. I know it sounds crazy because he's so freaking strong. I skipped him. I was out of resources from the last from the Tholen fusion. I just didn't have anything left. There'd be no way to do it without cracking up my wallet big time. Man, they hated Fene there, didn't they? Tell me this is the right one and we can move on. Nice. What's the expected next galaxy rotation? Guess is as good as mine. Some people even think we're not going to have a another set of reruns, that we're going to go straight out of Witch Tenebria into the next new ML5, maybe into Ross. I think that's not going to be the case. I think we have at least a 2-week interim banner, because it would be unheard of for them to release the kit of the new ML5 while the other ML5 is still summonable. It would just kill sales. It'd be bad for sales. Oh, the coin shop rotation? That's a little easier to predict, but still don't know. Ew! Tell me what you think, guys. What if Revenge Set, while you're wearing Revenge Set, you're immune to injury? Would that make Revenge Set suddenly a viable and usable set? I think that would be a neat effect to add to make it viable. It was Sue's idea, and I thought it was pretty freaking brilliant. It'd make it best in slot on Dark Corvus. Okay, speed check. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Weird. I don't know what to do about this. What's the worst thing that could happen if I took this up one more level? I mean, it could roll a 9 into attack. I think that would be the worst thing that could happen. Show me the worst thing that can happen. I mean, why am I putting points into this? This is the definition of beautiful garbage. No, I don't gotta keep going. What is the reason? What could possibly happen that would make this good? I guess double 5s into speed would make this the weirdest piece ever. It's just on the chance for double 5s into speed, right? I'm okay. That's fine. This is fine. We're all fine. I'm fine. How are you? All right, let's go kill us a freaking worm. The saddest part about Nightmare Raid going away is it means we're never going to see human Secretary Vera as a unit. And that's so sad. For those who don't know, we okay here? We'll be okay here. For those of you who are unaware, this is Secretary Vera in her human form from the summer side story a couple summers ago. So it made this meme, which is the best meme ever. Yeah, when I first thought her, I thought she was ML Bologna. I mean, when you look at this, don't you think, oh, that's ML Bologna, right? But no, this is before ML Bologna was actually a twinkle in Smilegate's eye, and we all wanted, we all like we need all of the frickin' Asmocalis bug people in their human form. I showed this to a friend of mine. He was like, oh my God, who is that? Who is that? Is she Yuna? I said, dude, that's Vera. He went, who's Vera? I said, Secretary Vera. He went, you mean the worm? I said, yeah. He goes, oh no, I'm down bad for a worm. Be printing money, Smilegate. Give us human Secretary Vera. All you guys out there asking for Brenus. You don't know, man. There's so many things out there better than Brenus that Smilegate has yet to give us. Would you still love me if I was a worm? They do love dodging the printing money. God, the Fox girls, right, Shio? Find me the picture. Find me the picture. It was the most diabolical troll Smilegate ever did to us. They put out a survey that we could all vote on which Fox girl we liked the best. And we all voted on which Fox girl we liked the best. And then we talked about it. We talked about which Fox girl Smilegate going to release as a unit. Does this mean they're all coming? Or they're only going to give us the one that we asked for? And then they announced that they were releasing Bihu. And none of the other Fox Suin at all ever get fucked. Here's your Bihu. Good job, Smilegate. You got me. Good job. You got us all. It wasn't even April 1st when they did that. Jokes are supposed to be funny, not mean. That was just mean. Yeah, here you go. The man of your dreams is here. The other Fox girls get bent. It was so rude. So rude. Yeah, that was a weird one, right, Vermilion? They asked us about what buffs we wanted to the Overlord units, and then they never did them. I mean, I'll be honest with you, everybody wanted Albedo buffed. I was like one of 3 people that like, this unit does not need buffed. You guys are crazy. And I had a 69% like to dislike ratio on that video. I took so much shit for saying that Albedo didn't need a buff. And look at her now. She's one of the only collaboration units that's still used in modern Epic 7. Yeah, Ainz desperately needed a buff. It was embarrassing. I get that they didn't want to make a ML5 limited be too strong, but poor Ainz. He deserved better than that. Ooh, that was a glowy one. That was a glowy one. Oh, I thought it was going to be a Greater Fallen. Okay. Effect resistance gear with no effect resistance. Okay, we go a little further. I'm confused. It's not rolling into effectiveness. It's defying my belief in a god right now. How could this roll everything except for effectiveness? It doesn't make sense. It's also kind of low, but 7, 7, 7, 6, 8. I guess it's all right. We changed this to 8 effect resistance, and it's a perfectly mediocre knight's helmet. Yeah. You know what? We keep it. We keep it. I changed it to the spat it was supposed to be all along. All right, guys. One last trip to the well. We've got one last ride for the rat. And then she loses her gear and her job and all purpose in the game. One last ride for Dizzy before she gets shelved and isn't used again for a long time. Where'd Momo go? And Brieg. Momo and Brieg at least will always have places in the game. So many units getting like basically removed from the game with the removal nightmare raid. It was like their entire jobs were centered around doing this content. Oh yeah, her skills have to be off, duh. She misses on her S3 and misses are bad in this. Yeah, Biblis, no job anymore. Big P occasionally pops up with uses. Her mitigation's pretty good. Suthen, gone. Bernard, gone. Do I think they're going to attempt to fix Fenris again? I would be surprised if we don't see a Fenris EE soon, but I don't know. I don't know how they're going to make Fenris viable anymore. He's just such a hard to use unit. Actually, Fenris is really good in expeditions. He does have a job in the game. There's a lot of units that have no jobs in the game. Fenris actually has jobs in the game. So Hardy says he's going to stay strong forever. Their promise of dressing was a lie. Harsetti is easier and easier to deal with as time goes on. Aram is a really good answer to Harsetti. She gives you an answer that's not just A-lots. She's an answer too. She's not a perfect answer. She's not a silver bullet. She doesn't remove Harsetti from the game, but she makes you, it makes it so it's another way you can play into Harsetti. Harsetti is actually becoming easier and easier as time moves on to deal with. I think the sun is setting on her slowly. She's always going to be a problem, but she is not going to be a, you know, forever debilitating problem. They don't have to nerf her. They're actually coming up with ways to let us exist with her on the enemy team. She's not even the most pre-banned unit. She's not even the second most pre-banned unit. She's the third most pre-banned unit in the game right now. Fenris plus Bloodstone was really good against Jewleaf Council fight for me too. Oh, cool. Good idea, Internal. Now remember, Aram doesn't hard stop Harsetti. She's really good into Harsetti, but it's not like she's a magic freaking bullet. Don't give him a shield. You son of a bitch. Don't you give him a shield. Yes. Yes. Easy game. I think Renak is way more broken than Harsetti. Way more broken. She is Renak and Bossarunka are the #1 and #2 most pre-banned units in the game right now. Both of which are more debilitating than Harsetti. Yeah, his title for Ruka's video. Are you good? Good job, Rat. You almost got yourself killed there. I forgot to put Dizzy on Abyssal Crown too.
I have no mercy.
I worked really hard to get that defense break on there, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, that's it. We're gonna cheat. Burn. Hit him again. Burn. Burning rats. We're throwing burning rats at him. Burning more rats. Burning more rats. Smell like burnt rat in here. I wish you could just manually turn off skills like in some other gotchas. Raid Shadow Legends got the best auto system ever, where you can say, for wave 1, you don't use this skill, and for wave 2, you only use this skill, and you use this skill only when this skill is available, and use this skill always primary, even if all the other skills are available, this skill goes first when it's available. All kinds of stuff you can do like that is so freaking nice to custom tailor a fight like that. All right, guys, say goodbye to the very familiar Asmacalus map. Okay, we got some weird kicks. Very weird kicks. These cannot roll into HP. Anything else and they're fine. It's minimum into crit damage. And they're bricked. Give it one more, but I feel like they're bricked. Yeah. Garbage. It's okay, we got a nice neck. Let's see, can we go in and buy anything else? Remember to spend the last year currency, guys. We got 11 current. Oh, nice, nice. Do we get the weapon or do we get the armor? You know why we get the armor? Because the weapon has got attack and HP and no crit damage. So it's good on literally nobody. The armor. That could be good. We got one thing left, guys. Oh, dude. Okay, so here's the thing. We know these are getting turned into these. So I could buy it at a 1-for-1 ratio. I'm just going to save it. Let's Smilegate turn it into one of these. Maybe they'll turn it into more than one, right? Surely. Surely we get more than a 1-to-1 ratio. But even if we get a 1-to-1 ratio, it's the same. So that's all we got for that. Does Fribbles lower your unit stats only if you know how? Only if you don't know how to use Fribbles. Okay, guys, show me something beautiful here. Show me something amazing. Okay, that's really double minimum rolled. That legitimately is a double minimum. Okay, it's now triple min rolled. Okay. It's not going to be great, but it's going to be okay. Okay, that max defense roll kind of saved it at the end. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. There's nothing wrong with this at all. Will they be turned into catalysts? Yeah, they're turning them into epic catalyst chests if I remember it right. Decent. No, this is really good. This is really good. Even with even with like triple min at the start, the 7 and 9 at the end kind of blew it out of the water. So yeah, we okay with this. I can change this crit chance to like 9 effect resistance and put it on a knight, or effectiveness and put it on a debuffer, or just leave it as crit chance, put on a bruiser. This is a nice piece. We good. You got this last month. What'd you get? High rolls, man. High rolls. Good bruiser piece. Yeah, for Mort, I can see it. Congrats. You can technically run through lab and get into random badges, if I remember correctly. No, you only get badges from defeating the bosses. You can get the bug-coated juicy thingies that wind up giving you some of the gear. But badges only come from killing the bosses. Otherwise, everybody would farm the mini bosses, and nobody does. Bye-bye, Labyrinth. It was nice knowing you. Here's my 777 gold and 77 stamina. Guys, remember, please remember, go to the anniversary page, vote for your favorite husbando and waifu. Don't miss out on your stamina. Every single day you can vote and get 77 stamina, and every single week there'll be a new reward here. Molagoras, gold, more catalyst chests. Stuff worth getting, so make sure you sign in to that page and get your rewards. Don't miss out. Okay, what 5-star artifact are we getting, guys? Put some positive waves out there. Put some positive waves out there. Show me something's going to be good. Wind Rider, love it. Cradle of Filth. Pro Cube. What's wrong with you? Right, Wind Rider. Everybody focus on some Wind Riders. Elbrus, I take some Elbrus, Crown, Celestine. Yeah, keep focusing. Thinking these good thoughts. Thinking these are definitely the rewards Tristen deserves. The rewards we want. Holy sack! Now you guys are putting out that good energy. A little golden rose. I take that. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Something amazing. Let's go! Ah! Are we happy about this? Are we happy about this? I think I'm happy about this. I think this is good. I think there's nothing wrong with this at all. And I don't even have a max one. The big question is, do I keep 2? Do I keep 2? Who else uses this other than Crow himself? Definitely keep 2. All right, bet. Boop. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I need to put this news down to a video format. I need to reach out to some people about tonight's podcast. I need to do some work and call these people back that have been calling me like crazy today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thanks for the positive waves and helping me get a good artifact and not making fun of me too much when I rolled effectiveness. I'll catch you guys tonight for the podcast. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe so you can be a part of the podcast tonight. Post-maintenance podcast. Good luck on your pulls, and I will catch you guys next time. We're going to go over and let's just go over and say hi to Car 6. I know he's playing Etheria and he's doing some Loft Sword, but the guy's in the trenches. He's going to be hosting the World Cup. Show him some love. Ask him some E7 questions. Ask him why he quit E7, why he gave up on E7 and isn't playing it anymore, because I think that's funny. I'll catch you guys later tonight. Have a good one, everybody.